27, the Cowboys' all-time leading passer, Tony Romo.
And let's face it, not only has he had a really good career in Dallas, he's a personal favorite of Jerry Jones. I mean, in fact, it wasn't just the other day. Jerry said, I expect Tony to be our starter for the next 4 or 5 seasons.
And I scratched my head and said, gosh, 5. That would put him over 40 if he was the starting quarterback that long.
That tells you how much he likes him, how much he trusts him, and how much he believes in him.
On 2nd and 10, Romo. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
Romo here on first down. And here's the first NFL reception for the rookie Ezekiel Elliott. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. And here is the Redskin defense.
Ryan Kerrigan is an example of bringing the best of you from college to the NFL and remaking your game. Terrific guy causing fumbles at Purdue, has done the exact same thing in the NFL, then lost weight and became an absolute terror rushing the passer.
2nd down, 9 yards to go. Again, Romo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Here's Romo. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions. And whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He juked him. Still on his feet. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And, boy, he can get hurt.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I know that in recent years, it's been tough on Tony Romo. A lot of injuries have piled up, but he's still able to sling it, Brandon. Look at that throw.
Yeah, he can. By the way, you know his given name on his birth certificate?
Hit me.
Antonio Ramiro Romo.
That flows.
He's got a good ring, so I'm going to start calling him Antonio.
The lyrical one.
Yeah, that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their big-bodied receiver, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the... Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas get set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Second down following the incompletion. They'll come out in the pistol. Second and 10. Romo once more. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Let's go, guys.
This is fielded at the 7. Ooh, with a juke. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again, Tony Romo marches back onto the field. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Second down now after the incompletion. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Back to the air they go. Romo on second down. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Romo now to throw. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And when a Hail Mary is Here's Tress Way now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Let's go, guys.
He gets this one away. Boy, it's another boomer. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A great return there of 22 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Getting set to go again, Tony Romo marches back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
We'll see if that continues. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. From the 50, it's Romo. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A very solid gain of 27. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their big-bodied receiver with an unbelievable 5th touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, spinning away. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And give him a gain of 37. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat. A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Here's Romo. That's caught at the 3. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Romo, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. From the red zone now, Romo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Whitner. And a big turnover there as his guy. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And out will come the Cowboys offense now. They head out for their first possession of the second half. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just...
They got his man complete. They get 39 yards out of that one. And that leads to a Dallas first down.
Remember how much we enjoyed watching him last week?
It's the same thing this week. Look at those numbers.
I'd hate to be a defender right now because no matter what they're throwing at him in terms of coverages, he's finding ways to defeat it. And even when he's covered, he's not covered. Hey, what is he doing? What's that term they use? He's uncovering and making big catches. Really fun to watch. I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there was...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory. And the numbers, they sort of do the talking. Great game last week. Sharp again here in this one.
Sometimes you set habits with how you play, don't you? I mean, you start to put things together, you string them together, and the confidence continues to rise. And guess what? We're seeing that happen in front of us. Back-to-back weeks of really good play.
And the confidence certainly must be continuing to grow. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunity.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their big-bodied receiver setting the NFL. One man on the backfield, Elliott. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left. This is caught inside the 15. A big play here for Dallas. 56 yards. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver extending the NFL record with his 8th touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just...
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Back to throw. Romo looking for someone to throw to. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got... guy over 150 yards. Keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver shattering the NFL record with his 9th touchdown. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And, my friend, I think it's safe. It's taking a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
Now here comes the Redskin defense heading back onto the field. And with this deficit, let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
And partners, you understand very well from our time together and visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to be a little more emotional, a little more high-strung than others.
They are.
I have a feeling that speech came out about taking a stand and bowing up.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there, making a mockery of the NFL record books with his 10th touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys add on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys. Singing.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. He's going to go up top again. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. They fake the give to Elliott. Now Romo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Gavin Escobar. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A beautiful fake. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Hey. You got three.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Here's Romo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they went big on 1st down. Proves unfruitful.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
He's going to let it go again. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, James Hanna. That'll bring up 2nd down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. That is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right?
No.
I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full bore.
Double tight. 3 down.
They're throwing here. Romo. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know there are plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL.
Now the Bears' 6th-round pick in 2014, Pat O'Donnell on to punt. And this will be taken at the 13. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the 14-year NFL veteran, the Cowboys' all-time leading passer, Tony Romo.
And let's face it, not only has he had a really good career in Dallas, he's a personal favorite of Jerry Jones. I mean, in fact, it wasn't just the other day. Jerry said, I expect Tony to be our starter for the next 4 or 5 seasons.
And I scratched my head and said, gosh, 5. That would put him over 40 if he was the starting quarterback that long.
It tells you how much he likes him, how much he trusts him, and how much he believes in him.
Complete to Gavin Escobar, the tight end. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 47 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And they will not even get to the line here as we'll get a delay. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
Previous play is under review. Delay of game.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Romo now to throw it, finding time. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Cowboys... Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 10. Oh, nice move. A second juke. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
Let's go now. White 18. White 18.
The play fake for Elliott. Now Romo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he holds it in. But no, they say no. He could not get both feet down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Let's go now.
Off play action, Romo. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it worked?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. Bulldozes past him. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Let's watch. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Romo, he's going to take another shot here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as, that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here comes the Bears defense now back out onto the field. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points. Got pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out. He's going to go up top again. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play here for the Cowboys. And that catch puts him past the great Jerry Rice. For the most receiving yards in a single season, he's now up over 1,848.
At one point, we called Jerry Rice Flash. How about the dash we saw here today? The dash towards his record and passed it. What a tremendous achievement, and how much fun is it for us to be here to witness it.
It's a pinch-me moment for us. And that is caught, and the record is his. It's a touchdown. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. Here's Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. Getting set to go again, Tony Romo marches back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. Today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. One man in the backfield, Elliott. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll get 23 yards there. And it'll be a Dallas first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Ezekiel had 23 rushing touchdowns last year at Ohio State, now his first in the National Football League.
And that's no surprise at all, because that's exactly why he was drafted 4th overall when he came out of Ohio State. His ability to run the football, but don't underestimate his ability.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. He hurdles him.
Should get a gold medal for that one.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And tough starting field position here. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the play. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Another carry for the rookie Elliott. Oh, one more time.
Won't he just stand still?
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again.
Right 20. Right 20. Jack.
1 man in the backfield, Elliott.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Romo. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
His throw caught at about the 5. It's a gain of 24 that time. And the Cowboys are set up now with a 1st and goal.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that. They would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
They fake the give to Elliott. Now Romo. Floating one incomplete.
Single. Watch nine.
They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. Romo. Now Romo on 3rd and goal. And that will be incomplete as well. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their dangerous wide receiver, joining only Gale Sayers, has been with a 6-touchdown performance in a single game. And the Cowboys add on. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Fielded at the 20. Oh, look at the juke. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bears defense gearing up as they take the field. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know from our meetings with coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. Out of the first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down. You gave up a touchdown. You can't do it again.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play here for Dallas. 57 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
So the penalty by the offense, and now they face a 1st and 15. One man in the backfield, Elliott. To throw is Romo. This will be caught at about the 5. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. To throw on 2nd down, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their big-bodied receiver as the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys continue to pour it on.
I heard a coach talk about those late in the halves.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. On the return now, it's Josh Huff. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. That's caught inside the 20. A big play here for Dallas. 58 yards. And he is picking up right where he left off a week ago. I wrote down, so funny here on my notes, what he said last week. And after we talked about the good game, he said, I will do it again. And I wrote those words down, and he's done it again.
And it's not bragging if you're doing it, right? Because that's exactly what he's told you, and he is getting it done. Smooth in the secondary, making catches.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he fields it cleanly. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Here comes the Bears defense now back onto the field. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little bit.
And make sure that they don't start finger pointing with each other, because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. Let's discuss now this performance as it relates to the last one. You know, a week ago, and we saw it, some pinpoint accuracy. He's displaying that again.
That was a fun film session for us, wasn't it? Able to kick back and watch him work. And what we saw was a confident leader, a guy in control, making excellent throws at times. And he's brought that with him in this ball game as well. And I'm starting to think that he's starting to feel like, yeah, I've got this thing down pat. And I think the team will come along with him.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Surveying the field. Throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
All right, say it with me now. There are a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty?
Yep. Wiley?
Oh, definitely.
All the veteran names?
You name it. Has every move in the book.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. James Hanna. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. Fielded just inside the 20. Oh, what a move. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
A big-time return there, 40 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And now here come the Cowboys. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were...
Touchdown, Cowboys! Their big-bodied receiver shattering the NFL record with his 9th touchdown. And the Cowboys add on. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the pass.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. This is taken at about the 14. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the Bears defense as they head out to set up shop now. Last drive, touchdown, surrendered. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll get 19 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Cowboys.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Fresh set of downs here. The play fake for Elliott. Now Romo. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there, making a mockery of the NFL record books with his 10th touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys continue to... The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their dangerous wide receiver. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Cowboys add on. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And out now come the Cowboys. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. One man on the backfield, Elliott. Here's Romo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their big-bodied receiver finding the end zone yet again. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. We know he can be explosive, and he's... The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. He flat out kicked. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. This will be taken at the 10. Oh, he shifts past him. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's
touchdown, Cowboys! Gavin Escobar, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys add on. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got into it. But now Dallas gets set to take the field, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their dangerous wide receiver. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will be taken at the 13. He won't go down. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake, and it's Romo. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He'll look to set up his blockers. Look at the spin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Brandon, I came out of my chair on that one. A lovely-looking deep ball thrown. They were just unable to connect.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Romo. He's going to try and go deep again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats?
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cowboys, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.